Let's talk about external rating in this session. External rating is a rating of loan products of your customer or loan availed by your customer by a rating agency. Okay, so this rating agency should be an agency approved by Reserve Bank of India as far as India is concerned, and they will be giving what is known as credit rating report, and they would have rated the customer. For interpreting that rating, you have to go through the rating scale published by that rating agency. It can be something like this. Let's say triple A, double A, it can be A, it can be triple B, then double B, it can be B, and it goes. Okay. And probably they'll say triple A plus or minus. Okay. I mean, they can say plus or minus, not both, plus or minus, and that indicates that it can move in positive direction or it can move in negative direction also. So if you want to really understand what is the exact meaning of these ratings, you should go through the rating scale published by the respective rating agencies. Okay, so here probably I can say here the risk of default is 0 or absolutely nil. Okay, here I mean, I'm not giving the exact scale on a rough basis. Here I'm saying it's average. Okay, and if you go to B, C, D and all, risk of default is considered as high. Okay, internal rating is also something like this, but that is done by the officials of the bank itself, whereas here it is done by an external agency, and they are also giving you credit report. So you got an opportunity to look into the analysis, credit analysis of your customer by an external agency also. So you can combine both and take a decision. That is your internal rating and external rating both goes into analysis, and it goes into the loan proposal, and sanctioning authority will take a decision by looking at both the reports. Okay, and when you take this external rating, you have to see whether that rating is still valid, because generally when they issue rating, it will be issued for a period of 1 year. Okay, so whether there are sufficient time gap available, is it due for renewal or is it renewed? And sometimes they'll be reviewed at shorter intervals also, because whenever they go for additional loan or whenever there are major changes that have taken place in the company, there will be need for reviewing the loan, that is whatever given for 1 year, whether it continues for the remaining period also. Okay, within that 1 year, let's say after 6 months there are substantial changes, or after 6 months some more loans are added, so whether the rating given before these changes, before these loans, whether they can be continued for the remaining period of the year also. So that will be reviewed and given. That should also be taken into consideration, and you have to check whether all loans are covered. If a customer has 10 loans, all 10 loans should be covered, and based on that only the broader rating, or say their own, I mean the rating covering all loans should be made available, and only that should go into the proposal, right? So when justification need arises for external credit rating, when credit rating deteriorates over previous year. Let's say, for example, previous year rating is A plus, but current year rating has come down to BB minus. So there is a significant fall in external rating, which indicates credit risk is becoming more and more. Okay, because we said triple B is average credit risk or moderate credit risk, and BB minus means your risk level is going up. So why banks should consider this customer when there is a deterioration in external credit rating? You have to give justification, and that justification should convince sanctioning authority. And when they give their credit report, credit rating report, apart from coming out with rating, they'll also comment on various aspects. Okay, they'll look into the management, succession planning, capacity, okay, how they are performing, what is the market position, and they also give their remarks, and in that some items will be carrying negative remarks. Okay, so if there are any negative remarks, it is a warning signal to the lender. Okay, because the major user of credit rating report is lender, and they are communicating this to the lender only. So lender should factor that. Those negative remarks should be discussed with the customer, and they should come out with a reply for those negative remarks and what mitigation steps are taken for overcoming those negative remarks in the credit rating report. That should be covered in the proposal, right? So in addition to rating, in addition to communicating the credit risk, this external rating also has got a major role in loans. Why? Because most of the times the pricing and sanction will be decided by external rating. Let's say external rating is extremely good, like AAA plus, okay? Then pricing will be at its best. It means for the customer, it will be the lowest pricing. Why? Because already an external party has verified and said that this customer has zero to default risk. Zero to nil default risk. So banks can also take risk on those customers. They can reduce their profit margin expectation to the maximum possible level. Okay. So I said it will decide pricing, and it will also decide sanction, because if a customer is sanctioned AAA plus, then banks will be very happy to lend them. But if a customer is sanctioned D, then banks are not even going to entertain those proposals. It will be a straightforward rejection case, no entry pass at all. Bank says you are D-rated customer, we are not going to entertain any customer who are classified or rated as D. Okay, so that's the role of external rating.